about this book. There's nothing unrighteous about this book. It's about order, obedience. Look at the way the earth is right now, man. They don't even obey the law that's written in this book. So look at the earth now. Look what's happening. Look at the men out here being faggots, man. The women being fucking lesbians. Y'all like that, man. But the elect, they hate it. We hate it. Going to your job and you can't even work without, you got some 2/3 giving you help. Being oppressed. That's why this world is the way it is. Because there's no ordering. And Esau is the main head of the wickedness, and he's the one that distributes that wickedness. And it trickles down. And then you get these boneheaded Negro and Latinos, they use their gifts and turn them to unrighteousness. And like it says in Timothy's, that they have a form of godliness but not ever able to come to the truth. You 2/3 of you Negro Latinos, man, y'all can't come to the truth. Y'all have a form of godliness, but y'all cast it away and y'all twist it, y'all pervert it into wickedness, man. But yeah, this book is about law. It's about order. And we're about order. And I could say this, that I know that all the other brothers on the four corners of the earth that are coming in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, they're about order. But the rest of you, y'all can't agree with us.
The scriptures say in Proverbs, to men are not with those that are subject to change. Yeah, because that's not what because that's what happened. Back to the Tower of Babel, started the whole. There was one little ass demon devil in that congregation or multitude of people that decided to get up one day and be like, I want to make a free world. Let's make our own law down here on the earth, since the Most High, like how America did with Britain. America didn't like that whole democracy overseas, rulership.
Yeah, it was under the what is it? The Queen.
Yeah.
It was the Queen, the Spaniards. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know the exact name. I forget her name. But yeah.
But like America didn't like that, right? Same way.
The Europeans didn't like that.
Yeah.
The Europeans.
Yeah. When they came to America, they didn't like that overseas rulership. So what they do? They made their own democracy or society, whatever rulership, and they cast them away. Their own laws.
Constitutional right. That's where you get all that.
Right.
From your what they so-called forefathers. Those ain't our forefathers though. You Negro Latinos that are the nation of Israel, those ain't your forefathers, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, so forth. Those are Edomites, man. They came from Europe. They're Freemasons too, who worship Lucifer. They come from Europe under the Queen, and you know they wanted to come over here to make their own laws. That's exactly what they did.
And again, another example. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and read that last part of 1 John to get on it. But it says 1 John 5:3, for this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous. And I wanted to give another example because we just came now. The examples of Noah, Job, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. You know, they had an abundant amount of riches. You know, Abraham, it tells you about Abraham's riches and Lot's at one point in time, that the own land could not hold their
contain them.
They were rich, incredibly rich. They had gold, silver,
a lot of cattle,
a lot of children, beautiful wives. But here's the thing: when it came to obeying the Most High, did they go, I don't want to today because I want to spend time with my gold or whatever, or my sheep? No, man. It's an easy thing to follow the Most High, man, in righteousness. And they weren't saying it was. They weren't acting as if it was a grievous thing. They did it with joy. And that's the thing about the Most High. The Most High, He'll get, like you were saying, He'll give you peace. He'll give you joy. You just got to do what He tells you to do. Like the scriptures say, there's nothing impossible to the Most High. He'll make that way. It's possible. But with you 2/3 Negro Latinos, y'all don't have that patience. Y'all can't go 5 minutes without trying to do something wicked. because you want to do everything that you want to do everything that you want to do right then and there. And that's the problem with y'all two, or y'all 2/3. You know? But that's why right now we're talking about, you know, you gotta, that's why it says in John or Luke that he that heareth me, or he that doeth the things that, man, I can't really rephrase it again. In Luke chapter 14, he that heareth my sayings and do them, they're the ones that love me. There you go. You know? But y'all, you are 2/3, y'all don't love the Most High. That's why y'all like to go off and do everything y'all want to do by yourselves. But I was going to get this for you in Isaiah chapter 24. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they had transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate.
Right, that's what the Most High sin on this earth curses. He cursed the nation of Israel. You go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, start at verse, I believe 15, 16, and it tells you the curses all the way down to 68. Because they broke the heavenly covenant that was made through Yahweh and Abraham, to Isaac and Jacob, and ultimately to the 12 tribes of Israel. But the earth is defiled by the inhabitants, by the inhabitants that live on the earth.
Right, I'm going to start at verse 5 again. It says, because they had transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant.
Right, you transgress the laws. You know? Because the law, you got to abide the law. You got to walk in the law. The law is supposed to be it's your guide. That's what it's for. This is Romans chapter 3, verse 19. Now we know that what things soever the law saith, it saith to them who are under the law, that every mouth may be stopped, and all the world may become guilty before God. Therefore, by the deeds of the law, there shall no flesh be justified in his sight, for by the law is the knowledge of sin.
And that's what the law is there for, to guide you, to keep you in the right way, to tell you how to live in order, you know, so that this wouldn't happen, that the curses won't devour the earth, to where you Negro and Latinos aren't stupid as hell. All right, that's the problem that y'all people had back then. Going back to the whole example again, y'all took it upon yourselves to be free thinkers. And that's what they called the forefathers, free thinkers, because you didn't want to have order. That's what it's about, order. Like the brothers mentioned, all the camps we're all about order. But for some reason, y'all 2/3, y'all don't want it. Y'all don't like it. Y'all don't, and like I said in John chapter 3, that you don't want to come to the light because you know your own deeds are evil. Because you love doing, like we were reading before in Romans, you love doing wickedness. Y'all love being wicked.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 32. Ye shall observe to do therefore all the Lord, as the Lord your God hath commanded you. You shall not turn aside to the right hand or to the left. You shall walk in all the ways which the Lord your power hath commanded you, that you may live, and that it may be well with you, and that you may prolong your days in the land which you shall possess.
And what did it say in, I believe, 2nd Esdras chapter 9, about how to follow the law? It told you to do righteousness but observe evil, or not observe evil, that you wouldn't fall into that way. That's what the Most High ordered our people to do. To do right, do good, and beware of evil. That's like, in whatever land you went, wherever you went, whatever lands you went to go possess, whatever land y'all made war on, whatever land made war on you and took you into captivity, that was the whole issue with the Maccabees. There were strong men in that time that didn't want to bow down, and they were keeping the laws. They did what they had to do to keep that law. That was the whole reason the 10 northern tribes came to America, to try to keep their laws. to try to keep order, because everything was out of its place. But you know what? There was always that, like I said, man, there were wicked Israelite men in that time, man, and there were spies too. And there's even spies in the truth right now. So what makes you think that there weren't spies that were in that congregation of Israel during these times, or that were going? Well, Judas Iscariot was a perfect one. Nope, none of the apostles knew that Judas was the one who was going to betray Yahushua, but only Yahushua knew. You know, it just proves that Satan's always there, man, trying to get order out of its place, always trying to come against the law. And Satan just so happens to go through the flesh.
This is Luke chapter 20, verse 19. And the chief priest and the scribes the same hour sought to lay hands on him, talking about Yahushua. And they feared the people, for they perceived that he had spoken this parable against them. And they watched him and sent forth spies, which would feign themselves just men, that they might take hold of his words, so that they might deliver him unto the power and authority of the governor.
Right, and there's spies, like I say about the spies in the truth. There's spies in the truth, but there's also spies. We already know there's spies that try to come in here, try to give us up to the ultimate devils, man. But there's always that spirit of Satan, man, walking around trying to break that order up.
Right, the spirit of Satan walks in people. So certain people will come up trying to pretend that they're down with us, but all they're coming is to hear what we got to say, and they go and spread it. That way they can demonize our names. And that's just one of the things you have to suffer when you come into this truth. You know, these certain men, Negro and Latinos, will come up trying to act like they're down with you. You know, that's why you got to be circumspect and not cast your pearls and your jewels to these swine, these dogs, man. And there's spies on the internet. They watch you. They're watching you. These people here in our city, they're watching us, right? And they're spies. And when all hell breaks loose, they're gonna start trying to deliver us up to the authorities. Oh, well, I know a Christian. I know a man that speaks against America. Oh, he's over here. He lives here. Scripted. Yahushua was already preparing or warning us in the gospel that even our own brother's gonna deliver, even the children are gonna deliver their own parents, man. Why? All because of the truth. For Yahweh Shem Yahushua's sake.
That's why the so-called white man has all those advanced technology weapons we don't even know about yet. And like you brought an example earlier about when martial law kicks off, they may see you have a Bible on your table, man, and they're gonna snatch you up right then and there, because it's all about trying to get the elect.
And then go back to in the Apocrypha, in the first chapter of the Maccabees. I believe it's the first chapter. It tells you that Antiochus Epiphanes sent out a decree saying that if any of these Israelites are found with observing their high holy days, or have the law of the book, that they're going to be put to death. Or if they're even circumcising their children, they're going to be put to death. That's coming again, man.
Yeah, they even said they burned the books.
Yeah, yep. That's coming again. Because the whole reason for that is because they're trying to take out the elect of Israel. Oh, they want to take out the whole nation. Even you two-thirds. The two-thirds are going to be taken out. But they're coming after you too. They're not just coming after the elect. But that's what Esau, his ultimate job is to take away our inheritance. He thinks that by blotting out our seed, that we're not going to inherit the kingdom. But that's not the way the scriptures say it is. He's not going to touch the elect. And the kingdom's going to come. Yahushua is going to come. Like it said in the Habakkuk, wait for it, it shall surely come. And you're going to see Yahushua coming from the heavens in his chariots, destroying his adversaries. The so-called white man, you fucking two-thirds, man. You wicked-ass two-thirds. Because you two-thirds, y'all give us more hell than the Edomites do, man. 2/3 y'all give us more hell than our adversary. Our own people give us more hell than the adversary, which we know 2/3 y'all are our adversary. You are our enemy. We count you as a like it says in Job that you're like the wicked, so you're our enemy. Matter of fact, let me get it just to make sure it's I'll read it right here. Job 27:7. Let my enemy be as the wicked, and he that riseth up against me as the unrighteous. So you're our adversary. 2/3 you Negro Latinos, you're our adversary. So fuck you 2/3, man. Like I was saying, y'all give us more hell than Esau does.
That's right. And that's the majority of the people that come up all the time. Personally, I've noticed ever since I was out through Shambhala, I noticed that all the people that ever come up on us are 2/3. We do have our occasional Edomites, but like we had this one old Edomite. She said that we just told her you're gonna be destroyed. She goes bullshit, and she drove off. Some people y'all stay, and y'all make a big old scene about it.
Nah, not only that, but y'all go and y'all speak evil of us, and y'all have an evil eye against us. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, trying to conspire against us. You know, or if it came to the point, y'all would try to touch us. Like the scriptures say that, and the days are gonna come where they think they do God's service. Fuck you 2/3, man. Y'all gonna fucking die here in America, like the scriptures say you are. And all Snazilo knows that the ones that heard it, that we declare openly and loudly. But now that we have a camera, we're speaking into the camera. But 2/3, like we keep saying, 2/3 of you Negro Latinos are gonna fucking die here, man. A horrible death. Just like the Yahweh Shai. What did you same wicked ass Israelites are back today? Y'all had y'all's Christ, your Messiah, delivered, crucified, murdered, man. Y'all the same motherfuckers back, wanting to do the same thing to us. Really, it's to Yahweh Shai all over again. Y'all doing it all over again. But y'all did it to Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai came the way he came, and the way he spoke, his doctrine, because y'all didn't understand. Y'all hated him. Just because you didn't understand. But that's why the scriptures say in Ecclesiastes, first, how does it say it? First understand, then rebuke. That's why in Romans it said y'all without understanding, and y'all gonna die because you don't got understanding. You got a brain in this body, and you can't even use it right. But we already know why, because the Most High made it that way. He's put a firewall to where you can't accept it. You can't go in. It don't even want to go in there, because it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1, the spirit of the Holy Spirit can't go into a body that's defiled or where sin lieth in it. Dang it, it's not even trying to go in there. The spirit is already it's already ordained to who it's going to go to the certain men and women that's going to go to. You 2/3, y'all are our enemy, just like the wicked is. Just because you know you're an Israelite, you ain't following after the law, we ain't with you. Just like that, this Judite woman came up, she knew about the Hebrew Israelites, right? But we're not with her. So we don't care if you know you're an Israelite, but you ain't coming in the name of Yahweh by Hashem and Yahweh Shai in the doctrine. We can't walk with you. We're not with you. You're our enemy. But that's the world. The world accepts everybody. Oh, it's okay. We accept it. Not in this truth. It's not that way. That's why when Yahweh Shai comes, he's gonna separate the goats from the sheep from the goats.